4 steps towards financial freedom. Financial freedom and independence are something that everyone deserves, but not everyone is able to achieve. Whether it's due to socioeconomic factors or bad financial education, most people tend to get stuck in a 9-to-5 cycle, working as wage slaves, save nothing, and only look forward to the next paycheck. But it doesn't have to be this way. There are many changes you can make in your life to eventually become financially free. And in this video, we'll be going through 4 of the most important steps you can take to do so. Let's dive in. Step 1. Create a budget and stay cash flow positive. The first step you need to take towards financial freedom is to create a budget. You need to know exactly how much money you're going to make each month and also how much money you're going to spend. A great tip when creating a budget is to start writing down every little thing you spend money on for a week and then calculate the average for each category. Once you do create a budget, it's important that your cash flow remains positive. You should be getting more money each month than you spend, and this should be after you set aside money for saving. Creating a budget ensures that you don't spend money that you don't have. Many people who try to wing it end up going through their entire salary within a week, and that is something you need to avoid at all costs. Overall, it'll just help you be a lot more organized, and that's key. Step 2. Don't take on an unnecessary financial burden. A lot of people tend to take on financial burdens that they simply don't need to. For example, renting a 1-bedroom apartment all by themselves instead of renting a 2-bedroom apartment where they can share rent with a roommate. Getting a roommate can reduce your rent by up to 30%, and this is only the beginning. A lot of people tend to eat out and pay exorbitant prices for food instead of just buying fresh meat and vegetables and cooking at home. Cooking at home is almost always going to be cheaper and healthier for you in the long run. Another unnecessary expense is cars. Although they're unavoidable in some cases, cars are some of the worst assets you can buy. You have to pay for insurance, maintenance, gas, and all sorts of other things, and they constantly depreciate in value. If you want to live a better life in your future, you need to completely eliminate these expenses. Try to figure out what you need, prioritize your wants by their importance, and get rid of everything else. Step 3. Build an investment portfolio. If you followed the first 2 steps, you're probably saving a decent amount of money each month. Even if you aren't, saving a little amount of money every month can go a long way over the course of a few years. But saving isn't that important in and of itself. It's what you do with the savings that's important. Keeping it in a savings account is not the way to go, since inflation will eat up any interest you earn on it. What you do need to do is start investing all the money you save. Every dollar should be invested in something that can earn you anything at all. Building an investment portfolio is extremely important. You could start with the easiest investments, stocks, and move on from there. Eventually, you want to diversify your investments into as many sectors as possible. The stock market, real estate, farmland, private investments, and more. There are so many options, and the more diversified you are, the lower risk you have to take. This will make sure your savings are always appreciating in value, and you can even earn a recurring income on the side. Step 4. Have a plan. Once you're making a little bit of money and you've started your financial engine, it's time for you to start setting goals and creating plans to achieve those goals. Creating plans will help you think objectively about your finances and what some of the approaches you can take are. Plans will also help you sort out your budget. What's even more important is that a plan will help you automate your business or your financial life. You can hire people to do things for you, outsource some of your work, and so much more. That's a wrap for this video. What are some of the top tips that we missed? Let us know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.